Hey everybody, Dr. Tim with Hedgehog Strong and your Do It Daily video number 13. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the core. Actually, I'm going to be talking about the most important muscle of your core, which is your transverse abdominis muscle. It's a muscle that runs like a belt. This muscle, in a lot of people, is inhibited, not functioning. I believe that I've seen some numbers that 80% of people who have had low back injuries have had an inhibited transverse abdominis. Basically, when you get injured, this muscle seems to turn off. So, how do we make sure it's firing? How do we make sure it's engaged? If you take your fingers and you find your hip bones, you go in an inch and down half an inch. This is easier probably with you laying down with your knees up. I'm going to do it standing just so you can see what I'm doing. In an inch, down a half inch. Draw the belly button in towards the spine, so you're kind of creating this cave. When you do that, you'll feel this muscle kind of start to poke in against your fingers. You'll feel a muscle tighten underneath your fingers. That's your TVA, your transverse abdominis. All right? You can start just there. Engage, disengage. Engage, disengage. Especially if you have a hard time finding it. From there, we can work on breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing with your diaphragm. So we're not breathing into the chest. We're not doing one of these. I want you to breathe into your stomach. All right? Use your diaphragm. But now that we're holding this tight, we're not going to be able to get that expansion of that breath. So you're going to have more of the ribs going out. So what I want you to do is you can leave one hand on that TVA and put the other one on the ribs. And now when you take that big breath, you want to feel like your ribs are going out, being pushed out that way. Okay, breathe into the side of those ribs, right? Not up this way. Don't want the chest going up. We don't want these accessory breathing muscles to be working more. We want the diaphragm to be working more. Okay, that's a great way to start engaging the TVA. In future core exercises that I'll cover, I will instruct you to engage your TVA before you do the exercise. Now you know what I'm talking about. All right, remember, to be well, you gotta move well. Cheers.